Hi, my name is Michelle Pippion, and I have 3 boys, Isaiah, Josh, and Daryl. My life was like dark, gloomy, depressing. I was doing drugs, doing things, a lot of things I wasn't supposed to be doing.
We all knew what my mom and dad was doing in that one room, so I was like hurt inside. Yep.
My name is Nina Farmer. I have 3 kids. Isaac, he is 8 years old. Naima, she's 5. Damarian, he is 3. When I was about 10 years old, my mom killed somebody with a sawed-off shotgun, and she went to prison for 10 years.
I felt like I never got to do things with my mom because she was always out somewhere doing something, smoking or drinking. I felt lonely because nobody was basically there to watch me.
Before moving here to Minnesota from Chicago, I had been a drug addict for 22 years. I had been clean 4 years right before I came.
I was in the streets, involved in gangs and dealing drugs and a lot of different sexual immorality.
I went to ICCM. I wasn't too thrilled, but my kids were. And they insisted on going, so I kept going back. One Sunday I was there was a class graduating from discipleship, and they told us about the things they had learned in discipleship, and it touched me. And I decided to join discipleship. And when I joined discipleship, it was just amazing, the things that I learned.
ICCM has really helped us out a whole lot. It really targeted people like us with real issues in life, and not people who have walked the walk their whole life. This is a place for us and our children. Our children have grown here. They've been here their whole life pretty much. So they really love being here. Every summer they go to camp with ICCM, and it's like a family here. Everyone's like family.
If it wasn't for ICCM, then Lord, no telling where we would be at right now. No telling what would happen or anything like that. So I pressed my way to church at ICCM and press my way to praise and glorify the Lord at every turn I can.
ICCM and God, and I'm telling you, I know He works. Because I prayed before I came here, I used to pray all the time, and He sent me here. And it's like I found home when I came here, for real. I love it here.
My mom don't do drugs no more, and she changed, and we go to better school. I get my education, and she don't take my money, and yeah, she changed her life around.
I feel loved by my mom because she is more trustful now. She stays home. She tells me when I can go, when I can't go, and what I can do and what I can't do.
We have become closer, learned to spend time with each other. I'm more involved with his education, and he understands what I would like for him as a young man while he's growing up, that I would like him to stay in God's Word and to know that he can overcome obstacles just like I can, and he can live a better life, through Christ.
Well, life is different now for my kids is because they have a home where it's God-based, and that I do believe in the Lord, and I just want them to grow up in ICCM and be the best that they can be and know the Lord's voice for themselves, and also be able to, stay out of trouble, and unlike me, at, fighting and getting into it with people.
Cause now at first their education, cause I'm struggling with my education too, and now I think more I'm really into that, cause it's really important, and cause I want them to grow up and be some strong men, have respect for people and themselves. I don't know, just want the best like other mothers do.
I want them to grow up knowing about God, knowing what's right and wrong, knowing how to treat people, even though people may not treat them right all the time, just to know how to treat people. That's one thing Pastor Monica taught us, is to love our enemies. And I have a story about that. I was hit in the head this summer with a shovel by a young man. This young man came by my house this week and asked me, called my house and asked me, could he stop by my house? And I told him yes. And when he got here, all I can do was hug him and tell him that I love him. And no matter all that we going through, that I will always love him. And a family member came by here right afterwards and asked me what happened between us. And I told them nothing. And they said something happened. And I told them what happened. And it was like he came home in tears. And that moved me, and that just showed me the things that Pastor Monica and them are teaching us. If you use them, the tools they teach you, they work.